the giants of nature collide, the wild becomes a battlefield. In this video, you'll see 10 of the most epic predator battles ever caught on camera. From a jaguar ambushing a caiman, to lions risking everything against a crocodile. Survival, territory, and dominance are on the line. Which predator will reign supreme? Let's find out. Jaguar vs Caiman. Deep in the Amazon, a silent hunter stalks the water's edge. The caiman, a reptile armed with bone-crushing jaws, rules these waters. It's taken on pythons, fish, even large mammals. But today, the tables may turn. Out of the shadows comes a jaguar, a predator unlike any other cat. Unlike lions or leopards, jaguars are expert swimmers, turning the caiman's watery fortress into a hunting ground. With the strongest bite of any big cat, powerful enough to pierce a skull, this jaguar waits for the perfect moment to strike. What happens next will decide the king of the river. In one explosive leap, the jaguar lunges, jaws clamping down on the caiman's skull. One crushing bite, one devastating strike, the caiman never had a chance. Next up, two grizzlies collide in a brutal fight for dominance. Bear vs bear. In the world of predators, few battles are as raw and powerful as bear on bear. When they collide, it's not just about brute strength, but about dominance, survival, and territory. Armed with 4-inch claws and bone-crushing bites, their clashes can be explosive. When facing up against each other, grizzly bears will stand up on their hind legs to look bigger. Front paws are their main weapons, and each swipe can deliver hundreds of pounds of force. In this fight, the bears wrestle and push like sumo fighters, a tactic that uses raw body mass to topple or pin their opponent.
Maybe get some of Jake in the front of it, and then
After 7 minutes, these two bears were absolutely exhausted. In the end, no matter how fierce the clash, one always yields. Because in the wild, survival often means knowing when to back down. Coming up, the king of the savannah versus a prehistoric giant. Lion versus crocodile. In the African wilderness, two apex predators rule in very different ways. On land, the lion is the undisputed king of the savannah. In the water, the crocodile, a prehistoric giant unchanged for millions of years, reigns supreme. But when they meet at the water's edge, it becomes one of nature's most dangerous rivalries. Lions rely on teamwork. When food is scarce, they'll risk everything. Wading into crocodile territory to steal a kill or drag prey from the shadows. This crocodile quickly realizes it's in the wrong place at the wrong time. And with every lion that joins the circle, its chances of escape shrink to nothing. For a croc of this size, surrounded by 4 full-grown lions with no water nearby, escape was nearly impossible. Leaving the river's safety was a fatal mistake. The step onto land cost the crocodile its life. Next, a lightning-fast showdown between two stealthy African predators. Lioness vs. Leopard. Two of Africa's deadliest hunters sometimes cross paths. The lioness, powerful, fast, and fearless, and the leopard, smaller, cunning, and fiercely protective. With incredible speed and agility, leopards often evade the lioness's attacks. But if a lioness manages to catch one, there is little it can do to survive. When it comes to size, the leopard is the undeniable underdog. At just 90 pounds, she's barely half the weight of a lioness. Yet, this mother leopard is about to risk everything. She has her cubs hidden in the brush, and when danger approaches, instinct transforms her into a fearless defender.
I don't like this. Can you scare them?
This time, her strategy paid off. She not only escaped the lioness, but also drew her away from the den, keeping her cubs safe, at least for now. Coming up, a tiger risks everything against a furious mother bear. Sloth bear versus tiger. Sloth bears, native to India, are not typical prey for tigers because the risk of injury is high. Although tigers are apex predators, sloth bears are large, aggressive, and dangerous for tigers to attack. Adults weigh up to 450 pounds, have long, deadly claws, and can be unpredictable fighters. When a tiger attacks, the sloth bear runs up on its hind legs and lunges with explosive bursts of power. It also scares away predators with loud vocalizations. In this rare encounter, the mother bear is protecting her cub. While tigers usually have the upper hand due to sheer strength and hunting skill, this sloth bear's fearless defense allowed her and her cub to escape unharmed. Next, one lion is up against over 20 hyenas in a desperate fight for survival. Lion versus hyena. Two of Africa's most cunning predators, the lion, king of the plains, and the hyena, relentless scavenger and skilled hunter, often cross paths in a deadly contest. Lions dominate most of the savanna's wildlife, but hyenas are not to be underestimated. Packs of 10 or more can take on even a full-grown lion, using speed, numbers, and intelligence to their advantage. This lion found himself trapped alone and surrounded by over 20 hyenas. He tries to fight back, but the numbers are too overwhelming. Hyenas have a bite strong enough to crack large bones, and this lion's life is in danger. Just when all hope seems lost, a younger lion hears the struggle and rushes to join the older lion, turning the tide. Coming up, a lone grizzly takes on an entire wolf pack. Grizzly bear versus wolves. In the wild, Encounters between grizzlies and wolves are rare, and for good reason. Wolves recognize the grizzly as a powerhouse, weighing up to 800 pounds and running at speeds of 35 miles per hour. Yet wolves are masters of strategy. Their real strength lies in the pack. They fight with unity, turning intelligence and teamwork into their greatest weapon. In this video, the wolves took down an elk, and the grizzly came to claim it.
I just stopped the video. Oh, here they come. Oh, yeah.
But the wolves weren't backing down. They circle, snap, and harass, trying to wear down the giant, hoping frustration will force it to abandon the prize.
Wow.
But the bear has its own strategy: sheer intimidation. These battles rarely end in death. For the wolves, it's about persistence. For the bear, it's about dominance. And in this instance, the bear was victorious. Next, a brutal clash between rival lions for control of a pride. Lion versus lion. When these two kings face off, it's more than just a fight. It's a battle that will decide dominance, territory, and the right to lead a pride. A lion's roar isn't just intimidation. It signals strength to other pride members and a call that can summon reinforcements. Lionesses may intervene, driven by instinct, defending their cubs or aiding the dominant male, especially if he has sired their young. Lions are strategic fighters. They circle, sizing each other up, looking for weaknesses in stance and timing. A lion will often swipe at the shoulders or chest to unbalance its rival while keeping its own vital areas protected. Eventually, one lion falters, retreating to preserve life over pride. The victor claims dominance, mating rights, and territory. Power that shapes the survival of his lineage and the fate of the pride. Coming up, a stealthy leopard faces off with a relentless hyena. Leopard versus hyena. Encounters between leopards and hyenas are rare, but when they do clash, it's a battle of strategy and survival. Leopards are solitary hunters, masters of stealth. They stalk prey silently, relying on surprise and precision to take down animals larger than themselves. Hyenas, on the other hand, are social and strategic, using teamwork and intimidation to hunt or scavenge. These two predators usually avoid each other, but will often clash when fighting over a carcass. But did you know leopards can climb trees with ease, lifting prey high out of reach of hyenas and other predators, often giving them the upper hand? In this unusual encounter, a leopard attempts to take down a brown hyena, but the hyena's strength and aggression prove to be too much for the leopard. And finally, a mother mountain lion takes on a massive bear to protect her cubs. Mountain lion versus bear. In the rugged wilderness of North America, two apex predators share overlapping territories: bears and mountain lions. Bears rely on sheer strength and intimidation to dominate the forest. Mountain lions, in contrast, are masters of stealth and agility. They rely on speed, precision strikes, and ambush tactics to take down prey. Most confrontations end without serious injury. Often, the mountain lion retreats to conserve energy, and the bear maintains territory. But in this clash, the stakes are high as the mother mountain lion is defending her cubs. It's a game of strategy versus brute force. She proves that size doesn't always determine survival. Courage, skill, and determination can rival even the strongest predator. These predators didn't just fight for victory, they battled for dominance, breeding rights, and survival. If you love the action, hit that like button and subscribe for more.